we'll play games that are like 10 to 30 minutes on this series. Welcome everyone to the Drunken Pawn. I'm Steven, and we have Theresa on the camera today. Usually she's behind the camera, but today you're not.
Whoa.
Look at you.
What am I going to do?
That's because I brought her out for this game here, which is the packaging's a little weird for this one, but it's Attacktica. This was a Kickstarter one I did probably 2 years ago.
Like 2 or 3 years ago.
2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, everything's starting to come in now, all my Kickstarter stuff, so this is one of them. Attacktica! Yeah, it comes in this tube. I think he was going for like a, what do you call it, like a map holder thing.
It's a telescope.
Or a telescope holder.
It's supposed to, no, it's not a holder, it's a telescope.
It's supposed to be a telescope?
Yeah,
I see.
This is the top, and here's the metal part that you hold on to, so.
Yeah, it's supposed to be he's going for that.
Because it's a pirate game.
Yeah, it's a pirate.
It's about pirate ships.
Pirates and the English Navy, metal chestnut. But anyway, before we get to that, we gotta get to,
What's in the Stein? Well, it doesn't sound as loud without all the people in here.
Which is, it's a little different tonight because Theresa doesn't drink alcohol. So she's got her own special beer over here. She'll show that off first.
I think I've actually had this on camera before. This is the Florida Weiss by Untitled Art, which is based out of Cincinnati. It's a malt beverage that doesn't have any alcohol in it, and it is brewed. It's made with passion fruit puree.
Nice.
Sorry, I incorrectly attributed it to Cincinnati. It's actually from Wanaki, Wisconsin. So
Wisconsin.
Thanks, Untitled Art. I appreciate it. It tastes like beer. It tastes and smells like beer. So
yeah, but without the alcoholic flavorings.
Yes. So it still tastes good though. Like a lot of times, non-alcoholic beer is tastes like
weird.
Bud Light.
Or like, what's that one? O'Doul's?
Yes.
Or whatever?
Yeah. Which O'Doul's tastes like Bud Light, and it's really gross.
What's the one in the office that he has the neon sign of?
Oh, St. Pauli.
St. Pauli, that's also non-alcoholic beer.
Also tastes like Bud Light.
Yeah.
This does not taste like Bud Light. Steve can attest, he had some of mine, and it actually tastes good. It tastes like a malted beverage.
It tastes like a Weiss. I mean...
Like a Weiss with passion fruit.
Yeah, that's what it tastes like. It's good.
Cheers to Untitled Art.
The artist was, of the can was Stephanie Heyman.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks, Stephanie Heyman.
But I have an alcoholic beer themed specifically to this.
Oh.
It is Shucks Noble Beast Brewing. It's a smoked stout brewed with Maine oysters.
Can we read the back?
Yeah, you can read the back if you want.
A historical style, you can show off if you want. A historical British style, oyster stouts were perhaps brewed for their nutritional value or since oysters were a common beer pairing in London's pubs. Today we bring you a stout brewed with smoked Maine oysters, sea salt, and rich black patent malt. Roasty chocolate fades to a sea breeze salinity and finishes with a dry minerality imparted by the oyster shells. Pairs great with, you guessed it, oysters, as well as roasted lamb, braised beef, and other seafoods.
Delicious. Also pairs well with pirate-themed games, which we have here today. So I think it's time to grab our can and tankard.
Are you going to taste it and let our audience know before we begin?
It has that stouty smell to it that you attribute to a stout, like the roastiness. And then it's dark roasty, and maybe a little hint of sea salt or something in there. Maurice actually said he could taste the oyster shells in it. So
which makes sense because Maurice has eaten some weird stuff in his life.
Yeah, that was not out of character for him to say something like that. So
do you know what oyster shells taste like? Do you know what eggshells taste like? Do you know what dry beans taste like? Maurice knows all of those things and more.
Yeah, he does, unfortunately.
Okay, so
but now let's grab our tankard and can, because it's game time. Okay, so Attacktica is a game of strategy. The pirates versus the English Navy. We got sea monsters on the board here.
I'm the British.
Yep,
Over
he's the
here,
British.
the gold.
I'm the pirates.
We got a big whale and a dragon. Apparently.
Yeah, that's the sea monsters apparently.
Okay.
A dragon and a giant whale.
It looks like Pete's dragon.
A little bit.
We
Or
should
Puff
show
the
those
Magic
off.
Dragon.
Perhaps.
I don't know. Maybe the viewers can decide on that. Here's the guy, big guy there. And there's one of the ships. That's the pirate ship. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, there you go. Then we got the big whale there. Big whale. And we got the English ships over here. So here we go.
Alright, so I will go first.
Yep.
And basically, this is a strategy game where one of the die tells me which ship I'm allowed to move, and the other die tells me how many I'm allowed to move it.
Yep.
So
So
this means I get to move a sea monster.
Yep.
And this means I get to move the sea monster 2 spaces, 2 pips. So
that's where it starts.
oh, okay. Move that guy there. Your turn. And also, don't look, because I'm going to show the viewers. These are how you delineate how many pips how much health each of your ships have. So once this is gone, then your ship is dead. So.
And they come in these nice little wooden thingies, which is pretty cool.
Make sure you turn yours sideways so that I can't see.
I know.
Okay.
So 1 and 2. So I can move my number 1 ship, which they have the little numbers on the side. They're pretty
It's
hard to see, but they have little numbers on them. This indicates the number 1 ship, and it can move 2 at this point. Later on, these will mean different things, the pips.
Ship 2. We can't fire on one another. It's your turn. We can't fire on one another until one of us reaches the other side's dock. So until we get into the other person's dock, we can't fire on one another.
But we can use the sea monsters to attack or heal. So I could, I just rolled an anything. I could move a sea monster to try to attack her, but I can't get one to her. Or I could try to move it to my own ship to heal myself if I needed to. But right now I can move anything to, so I will go with I should move him too.
Trying to come into my dock, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come move at 1.
One, 3.
Dang.
Going for that dot. Going for that dot.
Flirting with the dock, huh?
3, 2.
Okay.
4, 2.
One, 2.
And it's also important to note that you have to use all of your value on your pip die here. So if you roll 2, you have to use that full 2, no matter what. Did you now play this game that you may never ever play? Because it's gonna. This was very limited. This guy, he basically made this game for his kids, and they're like, "It's awesome. You should make it bigger." And he was like, "Okay." And then he started a Kickstarter and it got funded. So it wasn't a big campaign. He didn't make like a ton of money or anything on it. But he got enough made where he got these cool little metal ships and stuff. And there's different, grades you could get. So one was like a wooden box that opened up and stuff.
Which I've seen footage of that. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really neat.
It has this attached to it.
Exactly, yeah.
And rolling space so that your dice don't go crazy.
Right. So yeah, it's pretty neat, but it's very limited. Like, I don't know, it's not going to be retail or anything like that, so I'm not really sure how to tell you where you can get it. But we'll play it for you.
So the sea monster, I have to move him
3.
and then attack one.
No. That's not how they work. That's just them moving first.
Oh, okay.
Then you attack with it, if you can. So like a 3, you could go. If you needed to heal him, you could go 1, 2, 3, and then roll to see how much you heal.
2, 3.
There you go.
And then
just roll the 1 to see how much damage it does.
3.
3. So it does 3 damage to my number 4.
Yep.
Which it's dead.
No, what?
Already one pirate
Can't even
ship
fire on one another
dead.
yet. Oh wait,
Sea
I already
monster
went.
destroyed
Sorry, I
it.
already went.
So 2 and 2.
Make sure you turn that sideways so I can't see.
I know. I heard you the first
Yeah,
time.
but you didn't do it.
You didn't do it. One anything. So let's say, okay, now since I can attack, now we're on. So I'm gonna say battle position on this person because I rolled a 1 on this ship, which means I get the privilege to roll again. I got another 1. So I'm just gonna call battle position on this one again because I rolled a 1.
No, you already are in battle position.
Yeah, but I think if you roll 1, combination 1 point, go into battle position, privilege to throw, gonna take life, move away. So if you roll 1,
It says go into battle position, and then you roll again to take life points. So 1 doesn't take away any life points then?
I guess not. No.
Okay.
I can move away or go back into battle position.
Are you going back into battle position?
Yes, battle position again. 2. Okay, so now I could either hit her twice or hit her once and move away. Since I'm kind of in a bad position anyway, I'm just going to hit her. I should move away so you can't retaliate.
You can't?
I can't. So that's the problem. So I'm just going to hit her twice. So 3, 2 times.
And then
And
I get
that's
to
it.
retaliate.
Yep.
1.
So that was 2.
Yep.
1.
Alright, now it's my turn. 2, 2. 2's dead.
Okay. 3, 2. Okay. 1 battle position. So in between these coins here on the board, you can long shot. Usually if you're in one of these rows without the coin, like one of these, that means you have to be right next to your opponent to fight them. But in the coin areas, you can be a distance away through the whole thing. So I'm in battle position, so I get to roll again. Okay. I am going to hit you with 1 and move away.
Okay. Okay.
4 is dead.
You couldn't do anything anyways.
My oyster beer.
Nope. 2's dead.
Nothing. 4, 2. 4 is dead. Quick turns, especially when we start losing ships.
1, 3.
Oh, oyster beer. 1, 2. Okay. Battle position. 3, so 2 damage. And I'll move away. So when you roll a 3 and you're in battle position, the most you can do is 2 damage, and then you have to move away.
2, 3. Dead. Stop!
I don't know why it's doing that.
What? Your hand? Why your hand is doing that?
No, it just keeps rolling.
Oh, okay. This is the dice.
1. It is the
right.
dice.
I haven't done that.
It's the dice.
Mm-hmm. You want to trade?
It's rolling. There's a gradient over here, I think.
Oh, okay.
See, look how far yours went. So I couldn't do that. So I'm not going to do that. I will just move him away.
Anything 3. 1, 2, 3.
Now you can attack.
Yep. So.
You already moved 3.
Sorry. 2. Battle position.
Ah, of course.
2. So. 1 damage. Battle position.
1 damage. Okay. 1.
Nothing. So you can retaliate if you want.
You know I want retaliation. Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Where to? Okay, roll first. Anything, nothing.
1. Battle position.
Oh, dang. Ooh. Monster 1. Dang. Let's move.
4, 1. So I can move to him? Or the sea monster has to move to me?
Yeah, the sea monster has to be the one that moves.
Alright, well, battle position. Nope.
No, yeah, the one is just the move.
That's good then.
Okay. So, yeah, if you take the 2 shots, you can only move away after
2
that.
against your 1. Okay.
The ships are creaking. 1 and 2. So. Okay, dang. Alright. 1 and 2. Dang. Didn't go for the attack, I see.
We couldn't.
Nick, you were here?
No.
1 battle position.
No, I was here. So I would only be able to move 2. Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
Yep.
Sea monster 3. Ooh, he's stuck there. That 1.
Sea monsters can't move through shipwrecks?
No. You can move. Well, no, you can't now, but that one's stuck in the middle there.
Birds.
You could attack me. Why am I helping you? Why am I helping you?
I'll attack you 3. Yeah.
He has to move.
Birds. This one 3 then?
Now you gotta roll to see what you attack.
3.
Okay. 3 and 3. 3 is still going strong. It's getting more. We've played this how many times? This is like the 3rd time.
4th.
The 4th time? But the first time we played it completely wrong. So I had to contact the guy that made it, which is, let me see, name of the company, I forget. dboardgames.com. So I had to contact him actually to clarify some of the rules because we were a little fuzzy on what was going on. I've watched a few videos and demos and stuff that he has on his YouTube channel, which you can check out too if you want to try to figure out how to play. Some people are better at watching videos and figuring it out that way. But between that and reading the rules over and over again, we finally figured out how it's supposed to go. But we're still not. I would say we're probably like 97% sure that we're doing it right now.
We'll submit this to dboardgames.com and see what he thinks.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Exactly. So we'll see. And yeah, like I said, hopefully we're playing it correctly. I think we are, but 1. 2. Do. That's a bad spot right there. Just gonna move him out.
Anything
3. Was it 3 you said?
3.
Which one was it?
1.
Okay. Yeah, don't get too excited.
Nope, I'm not. Go ahead.
Because now that I have 1 ship left, the only thing this dice matters for is for the sea monsters and the move anything. So, still throw it, just, ignore the numbers. So, I'm moving 1.
Your only little dude.
I know, and he's kind of beat up.
3, 1. Dead. 3's dead.
2. Oyster beer, help me.
You can shoot 3 shipwrecks, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You just can't move through them.
Oh, it's your turn. Sorry.
2. And then do I roll again?
Yeah, because you took battle position.
That's right. Okay, I'm rolling in. 1.
Battle position.
Battle
again.
position.
Or you can move.
Or I can move. I'm going to move not to risk the Trisket. I'm just going to have to float around pot shotting you to be able to win this right now.
Mm-hmm. 2.
Battle position.
Okay.
Taking a little risk here. I got to do something. Oh, no!
So now, since he's stuck here and the firing line, I can retaliate.
That's it. You win.
That's all it took?
That was it. One shot. I risked it all. And the stupid X came up.
Well, lucky, because this one only had 1.
Oh.
but I still had this ship, which was fairly undamaged.
I had a chance. I just shouldn't have risked it. No.
Winner.
Teresa's the winner.
Special guest.
Special guest.
Put that number up there.
I'll do it later.
No, do it now.
And
you can flip the 4. Just flip the 4 over.
Flip the 4 over.
Yeah, on the back is a 5. Should be on the back of that 4.
Yep,
yeah.
You're right. There you go. Teresa's the winner of Attacktica.
Yes.
But we still have a review of it coming. Actually, we'll go ahead and do that now. We'll make this a little halfy pint. So, Theresa, you want to go ahead?
I won, so I will go. This is like the 4th time we've played it. It's very strategic. The turns move fairly quickly, but you're definitely like... it's like chess, where you have to make sure you're not in the firing line when your turn ends. Basically not being checkmated every turn. There's a little bit of randomness to it since you have the position dice, but overall it's good. The production quality on this is really good. I like the play mat. I like the little pewter token guys. Very heavy. The one criticism I have of the game is the rules are pretty hard to read. I get the impression that English is not the maker's first language.
Well, he's got an English accent, but he does live in Germany, so...
Well,
I think he's an English person that lives in Germany.
Well, in either case, the rules are kind of hard to read, a little hard to understand. We've had to watch several videos in order to get some of the rules, so that could be improved. Also, the little bases for each of the ships are extremely hard to see the numbers on. That's why I was squinting pretty much every time to try and figure out which ship was which. But yeah, otherwise, I like the little wood accents. These little wood life trays for the ships are really cool. The wood dice are really cool. So, very reminiscent of what a pirate would have. So
Pirate. I enjoy the production value of it. There was a very like not as extravagant. So there was like 3 tiers. There's one that was just like little wooden tokens for these guys and stuff. And I did the second tier basically, which was the mat. I think the first tier is even like just a normal board, and it had like little wooden tokens and stuff instead of the cool little metal pieces. So I went the second tier route, and I'm glad I did, because these little metal pieces are awesome. Here, I'm going to give another little close-up of them actually, because the detail on them actually is pretty impressive. I'm not sure if he designed these himself and then had them printed out somewhere,
And
but
the pirate one has an actual little Jolly Roger.
Yeah, a little Jolly Roger here. Figure somewhere.
That's not.
Right there. Yeah, see that at the top. It's pretty sweet. Which is cool. So definitely cool production, and the guy's been pretty Johnny on the spot with like. When I emailed him and stuff about the rules and stuff, he was like, hey, it's this and this. And, he's like, I made a new video. He actually made a whole new video. I guess he was getting a bunch of emails about the rules. So he just made a whole new video about it, which is cool. I mean, that's awesome that he's good about getting back to you and stuff. And there was this thing is not great. It doesn't actually shut all the way when you put all the stuff in it. I'm not sure what happened production-wise on that, but he did make a bag. That's like a bag that you can put everything into. That's really cool looking, actually. That he was giving everybody as like an upgrade for free. I just got to get a hold of him on that. So that's cool. Like, he's trying to make everything right and everything. So, which is awesome. So if he ever makes another game, I'll definitely be in on that as well. At least check it out, see what it is anyway. But if you can find this game, definitely check it out. So what would you give it on a pawn scale?
I'll say 3.5. It's not like a true Drunken, a golden pawn game for me. And I'm taking off. So like a 4 for me has to be really good, something that I could see myself replaying over and over and over again. What's taking it down from a 4 for me is my inability to read the numbers. I feel like I'm like squinting at them every single time to try and figure out what's what. It's also hard to tell. It's harder to tell on the pirate ones because the bases are dark gray. It's really hard to see the numbers unless you're looking very, very closely at them.
Let me see if I can get what the numbers look like.
That
is what the number looks like. It is very small on there.
And it's also hard to differentiate between a 2 and a 3. And a 1 and a 4. It's just hard to read.
Yeah.
But that could be something where he wasn't sure going into production what it was actually going to look like. So that is my only complaint about that. Otherwise, though, like in terms of strategy, and if we could get a rulebook update where somebody like goes through, as somebody who's actually like really well versed at writing board game rules, goes through it and kind of gives it a final go through.
This is the rule sheet.
Oh yeah,
it's like it's supposed to be like a parchment. It's kind of neat. But it is kind of. I mean, look at the print size on that. The font size is really small.
And this is over here on the middle right side. It says beginning. So like the order is just strange. It's hard to read through. So and unfortunately, like I'm not very good at reading through rule books, and that's really a detriment to me. Is if it's already really hard for me to learn from that, and he does much better with videos, but I like to be able to read something in order to get it. And this was really hard for me to grasp now, even through the 4th time. Although I do definitely feel like I've grasped the rules a little bit more. So,
oh yeah.
All in all, 3.5. What would you give it?
I would probably do the same, 3.5. It's not the best strategy game I've ever played, but it's also different. And like I said, the pieces make up for it. If I got the basic version, it probably wouldn't have been as high for me. Probably been more like a 3. Mm-hmm. But since it does have that production value and these cool metal pieces and stuff, like that always is going to bump it up for me a little bit. But Yeah, 3.5 I think is fair. So
it's really easy. One good thing for this game is it's really easy to set up. There's almost no setup time for it, so there's not that many pieces. So those are pros of it. It's a good, the idea is really good of the game, but some of the rules are kind of clunky and it's hard to learn.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely, for as simple as it looks, it's not simple to learn.
Yeah.
Which, for some people that might be a turnoff. They might be like, this is too much, and not even give it a chance. But we kept trying with it, so we kept going back to the rules, kept watching videos to try to make sure we knew what we were doing.
I could see that as a turnoff. If somebody had just picked this game up randomly and not invested money in it as Steve did, and weren't committed to actually learning it, I could see how it would be a throwaway game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is really disappointing because it is cool. I mean, we've played it a bunch of times and I still would like to play it again.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I think it's been kind of 50-50 as to who wins and who doesn't.
Yeah, and I would like to play with the guys too,
like
Maurice and Basil. I think Basil would really be into this.
So,
heck, Ashley might even be, because it's pirate thing.
Pirates,
so she might be into it.
Ashley, you want to be on the show?
Yeah, you come on the show, play Attacktica again. We'll do a tournament, girls versus boys or something.
But having said all that, 3.5 is not a bad rating, and
no.
We're definitely going to play this game again.
Yeah, so. Absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, and if D-Board Games ever does anything else on Kickstarter or whatever, I'm going to keep an eye out. So, yeah. But other than that, I think anything else you want to say about the game before we head on out? So make sure you
Shiv.
Shiv?
Shank?
No, that's prison. That's prison slang.
Sword?
Swashbuckle.
Sword? What is it?
Sword. Swashbuckle that subscribe button. Make sure you like, comment, do all that good stuff.
Click the bell.
Let us know. Do you like us playing games that are really limited like this? Is that something that you're into?
Do you like to see me on camera?
Do you like to see Theresa more?
Please do not comment on that.
She's very serious. Don't comment.
No, don't comment on whether or not I'm on the screen because, yeah.
That's
weird. So, don't be creepy.
Yeah, don't be a weirdo. I'll just delete you and block you. But anyways, we'll see you next time here on the Drunken Pond.